let's get into this week's Tour Confidential bonus topic. Bubba Watson. Is he underrated? Alan, this is a very interesting topic because considering his performance in the Hero World Challenge last week, you gotta wonder, the guy's got 2 green jackets, but he's never really talked about in the same breath as Jordan Spieth, Jason Day, Rory McIlroy. Should the big 3 become a big 4 and include Bubba?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. He just beat 17 guys on a tropical island, so I wouldn't read too much into that.
Highly rated players, though, Alan.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, he's got a couple things working against him. One, he's 37 years old, so he doesn't have the youth the relative youth that those 3 players have. So they've been lumped together because they're sort of looked upon as the future of the game. All 3 of them, obviously, explosive players in their 20s. So Bubba's a little bit removed from them age-wise. And then something we talked about this morning, he's not all that likable, let's be honest. We saw it this week. He's yelling at his ball for having too much mud on it. He's volatile. He can rub people the wrong way. Those other 3 guys that we mentioned are all lovable. They're all guys you'd want to hang out with, all get good press. Bubba, not so much. So he's got a couple things working against him. Despite all that phenomenal talent, there's a reason he's not in that group.
Brendan, and I know a lot of people don't really give him the credit to contend in the other majors, other than Augusta. A lot of people say that's the only one he can win. He just doesn't have the temperament for the other 3 majors. Maybe that's part of it too.
I think it is. I mean, there's a kind of golf that Bubba has proven unable to play, at least to this point, and that's bad conditions, links golf in general. He hasn't contended in a British Open, which those other 3 players all have. They've proven that they can win and or contend in any situation, and as soon as Bubba loses his mental edge a little bit, he's written off, and you can't say that for those other 3 guys.
And keep in mind, both after winning both those majors, both those Masters, we sort of didn't hear from him for months. It took him like 2 years to win after he won his first green jacket, and then it took him, I think, 6 or 7 months after that second green jacket to win again. So he doesn't obviously have the consistency of those other players. So
that being said, the hype for Masters 2016 starts now. Is he in that first wave of favorites?
Yeah, always.
Okay.
Yeah. As Brendan said, that's the course that just suits him. It suits his eye. He can be creative. He can rip it and hit shots around the green. So he's always going to be a contender there.
So with 3 green jackets potentially, does he become a favorite in the other 3 majors, or we're still saying no?
I don't think so. I don't see him contending at Oakmont. I mean, Baltusrol maybe. That's sort of the kind of place where he could win, although it's probably too narrow. I mean, the places he's won are places he can bomb it all over the course and get it up and down and make birdies. Augusta, Riviera, TPC River Highlands, and Connecticut, those are courses where he can hit it 300 yards in the trees and still shoot 66, 67. Can't do that at major venues.